Xbox. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, it's Aerobian-Angel.
And Shingen012.
And we're playing an oldie, but a fan favorite nonetheless. I suppose you already know what it is. After all, this is by the company that is
Destiny? Oh my gosh, it's Destiny! Okay.
Alright,
I gotta say, it's one of my favorites. I don't know if it's fan favorites. One of my favorites.
Well, it got Game of the Year, so it had to be somebody's favorite.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're playing
Let's not
Halo.
spoil the levels.
Oh shit. We're playing Halo for the Xbox.
We draw it because Legendary is a little hard.
Oh, except for the Xbox One.
Like, whoops!
I actually meant it in reference to the first Xbox, but, Xbox One.
Xbox One is the next Xbox that's coming out conveniently with a Halo title that's just called Halo.
Which, Halo 1! Thanks, guys.
if that one's called Halo 1 for the Xbox One, if they call it ONE 1 because it's on the Xbox One, it's going to be like, shit, now everything's going to be so hard to distinguish.
It's going to be like the whole Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic 06 thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
People are just going to start referring to it as Halo year it came out.
Like Halo 2000 and Halo 1.
This game originally came out in 2000?
Yep. Either 2000 or 2001. I believe it was 2001, they were saying.
Alright.
That's right, because the anniversary was in 2011. So it was 2001.
Ah. Okay. Oh yeah, it was the same as Sonic's 20th, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Anyway, I just want to get this out of the way right now. We're going to do rules of cutscenes, and we're going to be doing commentary over them, or go through? Well,
being that this is an iconic game, most people know things. So,
oh, I think we should have set up subtitles. Dang.
I don't know if the subtitles are available in this one. I don't remember the name.
I wonder if they did it for the anniversary version.
I think they might have.
Alright. Yeah, they probably would for the anniversary version. Question about that. Is it like an HD upscale, or is it like remade from the ground up? Because I don't look too much at the anniversary.
The anniversary was, they overlaid all the graphics to actually give them a full 2011 capable graphics.
So it's not that they fully recreated
So it's not, oh, you see 27 polygons in 480p and in 1080p. No, you see a completely you see completely redone cutscenes.
Oh, okay. So they did basically remake the entire game.
They kept the basic.
The old code is still there. If you press the back button, it would strip away the old code.
Okay.
And strip away the code, you see what the game was originally.
This?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Which is really what set Halo Anniversary apart from a whole bunch of other HD remakes, I say in quotation marks.
Yeah.
Other things, like, oh, you can see all 64 polygons in 1080p. So I'm just okay.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm
made it
correct,
compatible with an HD TV, but I'm still only seeing those 64 polygons.
Yeah. The thing is, like, if I'm correct, when stuff was originally made in in HD re-releases, they actually made a remake, but now it's just re-releases, you know?
Yeah. Like say Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater from the GameCube.
Mm-hmm. But with Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD Remix, they're actually redoing everything.
Really?
Yeah, it turns out it's because, and it's actually pretty tragic.
We should stick to this game.
Okay, I was just gonna say, the tragic thing is that all of the original stock and resources to Kingdom Hearts 1 lost forever, dude. Mm-hmm. So they have no choice but to redo it. Anyway, back to Halo.
So here we get introduced to the character. At this point in time, Staff Sergeant Avery Jr. Johnson.
Avery Jr. Johnson?
Yes.
Okay. So Avery Johnson Jr.
Either way.
Alright.
Sure. Right. Let's thaw him out. Okay. Bringing low-level systems online. Cracking the case in 30 seconds.
And timer on the screen. Is that 30 seconds?
He's hot. Blowing the pins in 5.
Wait. Oh, for a second I didn't see you in there. I'm like, what?
Take a look at this. Suddenly, a second case.
You see, it's also a cloning machine.
Puts you in the spot that where the original was, though.
You did?
Yeah.
So does that mean I'm the original Master Chief and you're the clone?
Shit if I know.
Yeah.
Some people, like some fans say, like, oh, you know, you could pretend that the co-op partner in the first game is Linda, since she was technically the only actual other Spartan on board. Come on.
Okay.
So you want to sprint this, or what?
I'm actually going to be looking around. You can sprint also. It'll just teleport me to where you're at. Also, they couldn't have handed us guns on the way out, huh? What's going on there? Oh. Well, there's that instant transmission. Buddy, I'm gonna need a gun. When do you guys die?
I'm already gone.
When do you guys die so I can borrow your gun?
This armory is empty.
You
It's
serious?
weird because when you come, it's not.
Huh. Spoiler! This guy died without a gun. What is
So he's
this?
not even. He was coughing.
Okay, he's dying without a gun. That means somebody already looted him.
I even wait for that guy.
Good to see you, Mr.
You know, actually, I
You
think
can
so.
see.
Yeah?
You know, this was back when Bungie was just starting to have a parent company oversee it, you know.
Uh-huh.
Because and you can see how, you know, they were still kind of getting their feel for things. I mean, sure they were in the business for a while already at this point, but they still hadn't gotten audio balance correct.
Yeah. I mean, sound effects and music, they're all right, but like you can hardly hear someone unless they're yelling, like raising their voice. Like right there.
Yeah.
He sounded louder when he wasn't on screen.
Yep.
I'm initiating cold protocol for abandonment.
Anyway, in case you couldn't catch that, I'll either put subtitles on or should we just explain it to them? What's going on?
The basic idea is that they can't risk they can't risk AIs being captured with ship data, or can't have ship databases or AIs be captured because they don't want the aliens, the Covenant, finding Earth.
Alright. Yeah, for the most part, Shingen here, he'll be our go-to man for like abridging what's going on in the cutscenes because he knows all the lore behind Halo.
Most of the lore. And there's a ton.
A lot more lore than I know.
It's really an expansive universe. Nowhere near as expansive as Star Wars, but very few sci-fis are.
Dude,
But it's
Star
very
Wars
expansive.
is like a universe for everything. And there's the side stories that they come up with.
There's side stories of this too. I highly recommend reading the novels for Halo.
Excellent work.
If you're a person who really likes lore, even if you're not into first-person shooters, I highly recommend at least getting into the lore. They have novels. There are 3 novels that focused on before, during, and after Halo 1, and the novels are great for, novelizing, for putting into words what happens, and it really gives you a little bit more input than what you'll see just on screen.
I don't keep it loaded, so you'll have to find out.
Now you see down there in the bottom, there's like little quips and quirks, and between to signify
Did you guys move?
Each
Like,
checkpoint.
don't you guys have shit to do?
Hey buddy,
Get moving, Master Chief.
what the?
What the hell are
What
you
the-
doing?
Security to the bridge.
What did you do?
Master Chief has gone rampant. Take him down, boys.
That's okay. They won't attack if you're cool. Oh crap! I can't create paradoxes.
Why did you do that? I
Like-
can't believe you just shot the captain, dude.
I like it, like, man, F the Covenant. Let's bring out our skills to take up Master Chief.
I think they got invincible, dude.
No, just shoot him in the face.
I have been shooting them in the face. Dude, don't pull that shit again.
He said, get moving, Master Chief, and I didn't like his tone. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, no time paradoxes, so, yeah. That's just a game
Those
being
Marines could use
stubborn.
some help, Chief. Do what you do best.
Also, another important thing to know about this game. This game basically set how console shooters would be designed for the next 10 years. Basically, up until, at least until 2007, console shooters basically all decided to copy the controls of Halo because Halo was the first one to do console shooters really well, other than Golden.
Yeah, before that it was mostly games that played like Doom, right?
Yeah, Doom was on the PC, and shooters didn't really work. First-person shooters didn't work well unless you were on PC. Up until this point. Halo's the one that really took advantage of the dual stick.
Yeah. Now, if I'm correct, oh, first I want to say, y-axis is inverted, and
At least for you, anyways.
oh,
Okay.
yours is normal?
No, I like to keep my normal.
Okay.
Go on.
Alright. Also, you see this health pack here, ladies and gentlemen. This and that little bar up in the top right screen. The top bar is your shields. Bottom bar is your overall health. So this one was actually vastly different than what Halo 2 and 3 would take, where it just be completely reliable on shields, and then you have a sort of implied health bar beneath it.
What the hell? Did something just
Yeah, it was implied that you got to take a certain number of hits or hits of a certain strength after you got shot.
Yeah. It's actually quite funny when that guy exploded. Well, when that wall exploded, and that guy came over here. His gun flew into me, and I got the ammo out of it.
Really?
Yeah. Fire grenades. I do. Also,
Snap, I just got shot in the back.
hitting people in the back of the head is an insta-kill, so get on that if you have the chance.
Oh, come in here for overshields. Yeah, overshields are great.
We go out and they come in.
If I'm correct, they give you 2 extra shieldings.
Yeah.
That's for this one only. The second one just be 1 extra layer, right?
I believe no, it's still in every game, double the shielding.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yes, I think so.
Oh, you probably may or may not have noticed this, but we are playing this on the Xbox 360, ladies and gentlemen. Because, anyway, whatever chance we can to record in HD, right?
An Xbox 360 with a hard drive. Not, so yeah. This is not a downloadable, we're using an actual original disc.
As you can tell by the massive slowdown. Actually, if we hadn't used our hard drive, the slowdown would have been even greater.
No, if we hadn't, no, without the hard drive, backwards compatibility isn't even possible.
Really?
Really.
Oh, well, even worse. Also, yeah, there are a lot of things in Halo 1 that was cut for like the rest of the series. Like how we said earlier about the health bar system. There's also your flashlight.
Well, it was, it was upgraded, according to the lore. Like, the reason why we have a health bar system is because it said in the, for the specs of the armor, which is called the Mjolnir Mark V, Mjolnir as in Thor's hammer.
Yeah.
The Mjolnir Mark V armor has shielding, but no automatic, what they call, what is it called? Biofoam. Biofoam is basically what they have in the med packs.
Alright.
No automatic biofoam dispensers.
Oh, so that's why
it has no reserve of that. So it has a heat. So it needs to inject it to heal you so you need to pick up a supplies of biofoam. The other ones, the upgrades of the armor have that biofoam automatic dispenser.
Yeah, there's a lot I don't know about the series, so basically, he'll be Mr. Fact Check.
Which it actually brings this back up, and that's actually interesting because they are shown to work in
ODST,
Halo
right?
Reach and ODST. Oh snap! I was too close to that explosion. But when you come back in Halo Reach and in ODST, those sets of armor actually, like in Halo Reach, once again you're in the Mark V armor and you have a health bar again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and there are health packs in that game as well.
Yes, because of this.
However, your flashlights don't have a battery in those games. Yeah, it seems to be exclusive for this one only.
I think it was to get you so you weren't using it all up.
I don't know, I mean, the whole infinite flashlight thing was...
Oh snap!
I don't know, but the whole flashlight thing with the bar never really bothered me. Watch. I'm just gonna take it back when we get to the later stages, and it gets
When
so
it gets to
dark.
certain stages where it was like, remember, it was, shit, watch out for that grenade.
Yeah, one thing I
Way
think
too close
is
to that.
interesting is that when you jump backwards, you get more distance than in the other games.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just not to moon jumping all the time because I haven't played the original series in a long time.
On the landing above
You know?
us.
Well, I could say that the Spartan 2s definitely jump higher than the Spartan 2s. Like, after playing Halo Reach and then coming back and playing like Halo 2 or 3, you'll just notice how much more height you'll get in the jump.
Yeah. Oh, I think I killed a guy. Well, he must have been expendable because not everyone's coming after me. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm on the bottom screen, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I am on the top. We probably should have mentioned that.
Well, I guess it would have caught on by now, but just in case.
Alright, come on up top.
Alrighty. Now, I haven't played this game in a long time, but it's been a bunch of years. Maybe
This particular
4?
one probably. Oh crap!
It shows. Alright, I think it's been maybe 4 years since
I've
I
played
last
this
played
rather recently. It's one of my. I have to say my favorite games.
Just in terms of narrative.
In terms of playing, it's one of the. Each Halo game for me has a few levels that I would play over all others.
Halo
But I
2
would say
is
in their campaign.
Halo 2 is like second and third level are my favorite. That would be.
But I will say I like this one as a whole better than Halo 2 because this is a campaign I feel like I could play all the way through and have no problem. And not have a level I particularly. Well, there is one level I particularly skip, but not other levels I buy because I feel like I get bored.
Yeah, because in Halo 2, there are a lot of missions, namely the ones with the Arbiter.
There are a fuck ton of missions on Halo 2.
And there's a lot of missions with the Arbiter that I just don't have the care for. Especially, it doesn't really help that it has a lot of backtracking to it, But I do appreciate how most of the Master Chief go, because I like them, but I do not fly. And we'll get into that in this game.
Yeah, we will get to that later. Alright, flags up.
Okay, I guess we're splitting up then.
I don't think the game really encourages me. No. See, it's not until really Halo 3 ODST and Halo Reach that it really gets friendly with the splitting up.
Alright, but anyway, there are multiple ways to approach the situation here. I am not going to go that way. I'm going to go this way. If I'm correct, is it possible to find jackals patrolling in here?
I don't think so.
Or is that later?
I think that might be later.
Yeah, because I keep getting the feeling that I should. But then again, I haven't played this game in a long time, so I can't really confirm that. Also, in the first level of Halo 2, and I think I'm going to save it
For when we get back.
next when we get
Because it's actually something that I've never seen happen twice. It's only happened once, and I'm probably wrong on it, but what I heard. It just feels so cool. When you, the what? The Dwayne thing in Halo 2.
Oh, that, right.
Yeah.
Of course.
Anyway, I don't want to say any more than that, so see you at Halo 2. Oh, it looks like they're looking for us.
Looks like the Covenant wanted to see
It's a good thing this is plasma proof. And
Boom!
oh, nice. I wish I was kind of there to see that.
Yeah, what's that?
I got this. I got this. Boom! Oh, hang on. Boom! Yeah. And I punched the guy. So, which one of us is Master Chief?
I don't think it really matters.
Because I was thinking about being Intern Chief.
Intern Chief.
Hey, I'll let you be Master Chief if you want to.
For those of you who don't know at this point, because maybe you've just grown up in a generation that is too familiar with Halo, so Master Chief is not something that you think of, does not make you think of the Navy, instead makes you immediately think of Halo. Master Chief is actually a rank in the Navy. It would be the naval equivalent of Sergeant Major.
That makes sense. I mean,
So
I really
it's
have
actually
no
pretty
idea.
interesting whenever they call the Chief Sir, because Chief is an enlisted rank. You would not say Sir to a Master Chief.
You say chief?
Yeah, you could say Chief. You could say Master Chief or Chief, but you would not say Sir.
Huh. Interesting. Can't even say sir.
It's the same reason, the Army and Marines, they say don't call Sergeant Sir.
Just call him Sarge.
Don't call him Sergeant.
He'll get bitch slapped, and then you'll have to do 20 push-ups. Can I go through here?
You can call Sergeant Top.
Top?
If he's a first sergeant, you can call him Top. Because that's in reference to them being the top sergeant in a company. You will not find a sergeant higher than first sergeant in a company.
All right.
Because he is the head. First sergeant would be the head sergeant in the company.
Did we both throw grenades there?
Yep.
Also, slow down.
Oh shit!
Oh boy.
I'm hopping over.
Oh, so that one didn't happen. I'm gonna go through the tunnels. Just go over.
When you're
Oh, hey,
ready,
Marines.
quickly get aboard before it launches.
Okay.
Oh no.
And that would be the first level.
Done.
Now would be a very good time to leave.
All right. Oh, dude. Yeah, sound mixing is really bad. In case
The
you're
balance.
wondering, balance.
Yeah,
Chief said punch it, but you wouldn't hear that.
Yeah.
Make it, Army, sir. I don't want to die out here.
Look,
I mean, you can hear Cortana just fine. She's in his head.
But you think that the voice reverberating off his helmet would be just as audible.
Alright, I gotta say it right now, because this is one of my favorite songs. I
Oh,
love this soundtrack.
What is that?
Oh yeah. Also, interesting thing, her visor makes me think of RoboCop, but
Yeah. I know, huh?
anyway, one thing is that the guy, one of the soldiers there, he said, "We're gonna make it, right?" And all Chief did was like pat him on the shoulder. Seriously, I think that there's like a whole bunch of like jokes that just roll with that, And I probably worded that sentence if it's
Like, we're gonna be fine, aren't we, sir?
The
Oh,
guy-
guy out here. He goes, oh, you poor soul.
Yeah. Chief knows he's the only one who's gonna make it.
It's interesting. Alright, now, take a look.